Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jung Lo again, and it's also the exact same day, June 23rd. Right next to me, I have Edrey
Casamina.
Casamina,
Yeah.
officially signed to competing on our upcoming event, Dragon House 26. It's been 8.5 years promotion in the Bay, the oldest promotion, and we have a lot of upcoming stars fighting on this card, and you are one of them, making your MMA debut. So now let's introduce all the five men out there in the Bay. Who you are, where you come from, and what got you into martial art.
All right, so my name's Edrey Casamina. I'm from Half Moon Bay and I fight out of Real Conceal Martial Arts. And what got me into martial arts was my sister told me about a kickboxing class, and so I showed up. And actually, one of Dragon House's superstars, or one of the superstars that came out of Dragon House, Adam Piccolotti, was teaching it. So I've been learning kickboxing from him for about 7 years. And then for about a year into it, I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And then, same again, Adam Piccolotti told me about wrestling, got into wrestling, had a great high school wrestling career. And so that's what pretty much got me into it. Just like my sister telling me, hey, you need to lose some weight, go to kickboxing class. So I was like, all right.
It's always good to start off your martial art. It's get in shape, it's a little self-defense. Sometimes you just never know where you end up to. Now you're making your MMA debut and start your fight career. What do you want to achieve in this field? Do you want to just do it as a hobby or make it as a career, hopefully someday?
So I've actually always been intrigued by it from learning from Adam Piccolotti. But right now I'm actually going to school too. But during the summer I've just been devoting myself to training and just getting into that competitive mindset. So what I hope to get out of this is, just to really, because it's just been 7 years in the making, and so I just really want to see what I can do with everything I've learned all over the years and just mix it well together, because it's pretty much, I have it all, but I just haven't put my mindset and trained specifically for MMA. So I just really want to just try and see what I've been doing my entire life.
Well, you're only 19 years old. I mean, you got long, bright future ahead of you. Every fight you fight for your experience, and I think it's for me, you've been around the game for so long, and every time I see the young stars start like this, and it's always exciting for me to follow them, because you just never know, a few years later on, from amateur to pro, to become a superstar in the Bay Area, you never know. And a lot of superstars fighting at the Dragon House start off as amateur, and now they're in UFC, now they're in Bellator, World Series fighting, a lot of big promotions, elite promotions in the world. So now, let's talk a little bit about your upcoming opponent. Do you know who you're fighting?
I have no idea who I'm fighting actually.
So you're fighting a guy from Martinez, Fight Core. I actually don't remember his name, but I'm going to meet him on Monday morning. And I know he's a well-rounded, he's also another 19 years old, I believe. He's been training for quite a few years, and then making his MMA debut as well. So both you guys don't really know what you guys doing in the cage, and both you guys gonna meet, and then we'll be like, here we go, give a little surprise to each other. So how do you prepare for somebody like this? What goes through your mind?
Not knowing exactly who my opponent is, all I can do is just focus on myself and just be prepared for anything that's getting thrown. So all I know is I gotta be prepared for any situation. So it's just like in any fight, you can't expect, you can go in with a strategy, but it's not going to be the same when you're actually in it. You're actually getting punched in the face, or if you're actually getting taken down, oh shit, this isn't this isn't what we planned for. So it's actually pretty great, because I just have to be prepared for everything. So at 110%. So.
And especially on the amateur circuit, you guys only doing 2-minute rounds, so it's not having a whole lot of time, to figure things out in the cage. As the bell rings and you have to kind of go, So now, what's your stronger point in your fight game?
My strongest point? I'd have to say my grappling, but for my striking wise, I can really mix it well together, take it to the ground, but I feel pretty confident on my feet. So I could do either way, but I probably feel a lot more comfortable on the ground if it does go down there, but I could definitely stand well on my feet if it stands.
Now, I know you're fighting, it's a flight weight, it's 125 pounds. What do you walk around?
Right now, because I've just been working out a lot, and I kind of just walk around at 135, because I'm a pretty small guy. But right now I'm trying to because I know it's a pretty low weight cut, so I'm just trying to start packing on some more muscle mass.
Since you still have almost 7 weeks to the fight,
yeah.
So you got a long way to go. So probably start doing some weightlifting a little bit, and get a little bigger.
Probably just be comfortable walking around at that should be 135 should be the weight to build a lot of mass right now. So
I know it's gonna be a debut. Like, what do you see yourself when the bell rings? What's your first instinct gonna do?
First instinct, dude, just like if he doesn't want to, always respect, throw out the hand for the touch. And then once that happens, it's like everything's out the window. It's nothing personal, It's just like got to get the job done, So
that's pretty awesome. Everything goes, and nothing personal.
Nothing happens. Just
now, if people want to get a hold of you to watching you fight, how can people contact you?
You can contact me on either Facebook or Instagram. My Facebook is just look me up, Edrey Casamina, Edrey, in case you don't know how to spell it. And also on my Instagram, it's L_Ray057. You can find me on that. And if my phone number, if you want to hit me up, if you know me as a fan, I'll probably be sharing this a lot. It's 650-892-9045.
Yes, so anybody looking for upcoming star, sponsor, put your logos on his walkout shirt, hit him up. Edrey,
Yeah.
right? Casamina?
Casamina.
All right, so, and then what nationality are you?
I'm Filipino.
100% full bred.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Just like if you want to get a technicality, there's probably a little bit of Spanish in there, but.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's awesome. Hey, we're in the Bay Area. Everybody's coming to do something.
Melting pot.
Absolutely. So, look forward to see you perform August 12th. This event will be a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. So there's no reason for people not to check this out. You can order pay-per-view on DragonHouseMMA.com. And the fight card layout, please check out DragonHouseMMA.com. And stay tuned. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a like on the MMA fan page on Facebook. I appreciate all the love and support. Good to have you on board. And now, what do you have to say to all the MMA fight fans out there? Last word.
Check out Dragon House August 12th. See my amateur debut.
MMA amateur debut. Stay tuned. All your friends and family, please hit him up. Get a ticket. Girls to like him. Get the number right there.
It's right there. It's given.
Good to have you on board. All right. Peace.